Can Doge Elon Mars 100x this coming bull run in 2025? We're going to be talking all about it. We've got a lot of different news and updates on what's going on with Doge Elon Mars. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Okay, so taking a look at the markets over here, obviously we are pretty much at the halfway point now at the Fear and Greed Index at neutral 54 sitting at right now, and markets aren't really looking that good, right? We know what's been popping off this week in terms of crypto, and things have been a bit down, as you know, we rode on quite a bit of a high in the past month. So correction was overdue, right? So that being said, looking at Doge Elon Mars's price point, I did cover them earlier a little while back on the channel, but it's been some time and there is some recent updates and news to cover. So I did want to do a full coverage on Doge Elon Mars today. So that being said, 92% of people are still bullish. It's different community sentiment, right? Some people on Twitter kind of, because this is an older project, right? Like it's nothing, it's been around. To all time, this actually shot up quite a bit, at its all-time peak when it did launch back in 2021. So it is an older project, but nonetheless, they have seen some spikes, seen some growth, but their community is pretty big. Right, there are a lot of people who kind of gave up on Doge Elon Mars, but their community is still staying strong for the most part. So taking a look at the kind of past day, it's up 13.68%. So solid gains, right, for what the market's at right now. Even though Bitcoin and other larger cap coins are down, Doge Elon Mars seems to be pulling up, and we're getting some good spikes, some good growth. Market cap is trading around 116 million, but could we see that 1 billion market cap? Because they had been there previously, actually. So if we go over to market cap, their peak was 1.2 billion market cap. So can we see these type of numbers again coming into 2025? Obviously, recently in the past year or so, we haven't been anywhere near that. It's been quite a while since we've seen that. But if all is going to, follow through with what is happening with the 2025 bull run, we could definitely see some larger all-time highs and see them climb back up from where they once were. So even earlier this year, the peak was about 218 million dollar market cap, right? So that was the spike earlier in around May, April time of 2024. But yeah, the sentiment is still there. So even people are saying, Elon, I think once all the new meme coin hype dies down, this will see a good ROI. Very undervalued, and we all know Elon will go to Mars. So that's true. Elon's whole goal is to go to Mars, and also it's very true how recently we've been seeing this whole TikTok meme coin pump fund, this wave of absolute shit coins. Like, this is a different tier of shit coins that people aren't even used to. So once this hype kind of dies down, then we'll definitely be seeing a lot more growth with the meme coins who have been around, who have actually established themselves, and Doge Elon Mars is definitely one of them. One thing to take note of is their total supply. Now that has recently been announced that they will be doing some burn. So looking over at their website, this is their website, by the way, if you guys aren't familiar, they had some information down here about the recent news of their burnings. Right, so this is what I mean, the Great Burn. So this is a project that they got going on, and here's just a little rundown about it. The Great Burn is just around the corner, making a huge step forward in Doge Elon's journey. Soon a massive portion of tokens will be permanently removed from circulation, tightening supply and pushing us closer to Mars. This burn is the fuel that drives us forward. So obviously, if they burn a large sum, then the price will increase and go up, get more eyeballs and more investors in. And the burn bot they got coming out, tracking on-chain data. They'll soon introduce Doge Elon burn bot on Twitter and Telegram. It's a direct line to every burn activity that the community undertakes. Each token burned is another step in the journey to reaching Mars. They got some early adopters seize the moment. Be one of the first to initiate burns where the official burn site goes live, and you'll be among the pioneers reaping early rewards. And then Mars and beyond, things that they got in store for the Rufus L2s to really bring their whole ecosystem together and bring some application to the project itself. So guys, overall, this is seeming to kind of be going the same direction, turning them into a community-based token rather than just a meme token, right? So a lot of these early on meme tokens, you know, that we cover on our channel, they've been around now for 1, 2, 3+ years, and now they've built the community and they're turning into a community-based token, and this seems like it's going in the same direction. Like we saw this with Baby Dogecoin, right? They're pretty much a community-based token now, and they have a ton of application behind them as well. So it's great to see that you know, Doge Elon is going in that same direction. As we can tell, like Baby Doge is you know, it's listed on the Binance now, the top tier 1 top exchanges. So we could definitely see some stuff similar going in terms of Doge Elon trajectory, and you know, where they get listed in the future to get more eyeballs and more holders in on the project. Now to look at recent Twitter news for Doge Elon Mars. Now, as you can see, large community, large following. Like I mentioned, they've grown over quite a bit over the years. 466,000 followers. I am Doge Elon and Doge Elon Mars. Join me, and together we will reach the stars. Quick little burn announcement coming that we covered earlier. So they're really pushing that out, by the way. So new artwork, you know, some tweets. They do these, this giveaway. Doge Elon Mars is building a huge Web3 and GameFi project. Is helping Doge Elon Mars build an AI metaverse, releasing in 2025. If you are able to buy land and build on land on Mars. Rufus the big burn. Elon is building Rufus. It's on Arbitrum using Caldera XYZ. Rufus is our own blockchain that has a burning mechanism, burns Elon with every transaction made on the metaverse, but as well on the blockchain. So that's really cool, guys. Like, so those of you who are, I don't have a set myself with the Oculus, but you know, might be a good investment for whoever is in on the metaverse action, want to get in on it. So that's really cool to see that they got some projects like that in store to give you a little virtual reality of what's to come later on in the future, hopefully. So yeah, another person is that Doge Elon Mars Rufus. You people have no idea what's coming. All-time high is 0.00032 for Elon, with all they have being worked on. How are you not bullish? Load up while you can. Christmas season is here, right? Like holiday season is this week, so just 2 days away, which is insane. So I doubt we'll see much growth or much movement in the market after, you know, the holiday season, because most people won't be buying or, you know, try to sell, if anything. But the next few weeks could be a good time for you guys to get in on some of your favorite tokens like Doge Elon Mars, right? Whatnot. This other person says Doge Elon Mars fam, if we burn around 129 trillion, we could get our supply down to 420 trillion. So current price at 6024 would be around 31 million USD for the great burn. What do you think the burn will be? Comment down below. And this person calculated it out, which, you know, it's always good to put the numbers out there, right? And see the potentials of where things can go, right? Also over here, it's interesting to kind of see visually like which exchanges have not yet listed Doge Elon Mars: Coinbase, Bitcoin, Kraken, and then Binance, right? So 2025 could be a huge year, right? As the coin grows, as the community grows, you're doing the burn, that's coming up. So a lot of different